Millionaires understand how to hide their assets. So in my mind, I know they make millions of dollars because they had these credit limits of 30, 50, $70,000. So in my mind, I thought they got the money they can pay. So when I start skip tracing them, nothing was in their name. Everything was in an LLC or in a trust or hidden. And I had no access to it because I can't get to it. The 9-to-5ers, you remember how I broke down all the information that it gave you. 9-to-5ers work 9 to 5. They have public banks. They own property. They own cars and so forth. And everything's in your name. Millionaires, everything's hidden, so you can't do anything. So if I was to try and sue any of these people, I would just get a judgment, right? And they could file bankruptcy like Denise said. And it wouldn't matter because I can't get to their assets. The people that I made the most money off of when I did debt collections is middle class. But specifically, and it's true, and everybody in debt collections knows this, single moms. Not the moms on welfare and whatnot, the moms who work the 9 to 5 to make 50 grand or higher. Want to know why? Because I had their place of employment. I knew what bank they bank with. I knew how much money they were making when I did the verification. So when I called you to pay your debt and I told you I was going to sue you if you didn't pay, you paid because you didn't want a wage garnishment. You didn't want a bank levy. You didn't want a lot of those things. And that's the difference. And then poor people, it don't really matter because you don't have no money anyways, right? So that's what it is. And what typically happens, you go from poor to middle class, then you get some knowledge and you go from middle class to rich. And rich people hide all their assets. And that's what it is. And so that's what I learned the hard way. I lost a lot of money, but still, my first portfolio I bought, I spent $1,900 on it.